Hello everyone, welcome back to the ICReplays channel. We've got another replay for you guys today. This game is myself, Black Tiger 3 and Were versus Nandid, Black Tiger 1 and Bodder. With me on the casting couch, we also have other Will. Say hello.
G'day. How the bloody hell are you, Will?
I'm pretty good. I'm excited to doing another cast again. It's been a while.
Absolutely.
And I'm also kind of excited because Deep Freeze, I haven't seen too much Deep Freeze recently, but Icy's popping again. Get yourselves in the lobbies.
Oh
I
my
think
god,
last night we had like
absolutely.
12 people in the lobby, so um, in the world of Icy, that's actually quite a few players, so
I promise that's good.
it is good. So we'll jump
Yeah,
straight into it.
Okay,
Uh,
so what do we got here?
we got
This is you.
me top left, Black Tiger 3 in the middle, and Were on the bottom left. Bodder bottom right, Black Tiger 1 mid right, and Nandid top. So the interesting thing about these teams is that everyone in this lobby is playing against who they are likely to be teamed with in the World Cup. So
That's so sick.
myself and Nandid are likely to be Team England, or one of the Team Englands. There's two this year, spoilers. Black Tiger 1 and Black Tiger 3 in mid, Switzerland. And Ware and Bodder, who I think, correct me if I'm wrong, are they new for this year's tournament?
They are indeed, I believe. They went in last year and they are representing Israel, which is
Yeah, which
very
is
exciting.
it's super cool to see like other people getting involved and joining up to see, well, just getting in with the World Cup. I think that's really good. So we're super stoked that people are getting
And
involved.
it's
And
it's cool to see Israel specifically because historically Israelis have been extremely talented at IC, with Avi being one of
mm,
the best of all time.
oh, without shadow of a doubt,
Unfortunately, not signed up for the World Cup at this stage, but you never know.
yet Avi, if you're watching, something tells me probably isn't, but. So we're going to see Black Tiger 1 looking at taking mid here for Henchman nice and early. Black Tiger 3 is taking the safe expansion first.
Good
Nothing
versus.
else particularly interesting going on. Pretty standard stuff. People
No
filling up.
fences yet.
Nothing mid, no. Black Tigers don't tend to fence mid in my experience. They're
That's cool. I
usually
actually
quite
like that.
aggressive here.
I kind of don't like fencing in deep, actually.
I think it slows you down too much. And I don't think it
Mm,
actually achieves that much. To get an
that's it.
effective
That's it.
fence, you'd have to take like 4 hench right at the start and get a really early fence, but you just don't have the time or resource to be able to afford to sacrifice 4 hench mining for as long as it takes to walk your hench all the way and then build a fence.
And realistically, I mean, at least one of the players on the enemy team is either going to be bringing Barrier Destroy or they'll just destroy it with range. Like, you're only going to get 10, 20 seconds out of a fence, and it's taken longer than that to set up, so.
Hmm. I know when I'm mid, I always bring Barrier Destroyer if I'm mid on Deep Freeze.
Yeah, yeah.
Up north, you see that I've taken the North Island.
Oh,
Typically, what
who's
I
he? Is
like
that
to do.
Coyote?
This is Cody Eel. Yeah,
Look at that tail. That's gorgeous.
I know. It's one of my favorite things. Typically, this is what I like to do on Deep Freeze. If I take one of the islands, is place a safe chamber
Hmm.
and start producing units straight away, so that if an opponent's there, I can attack it immediately. But if there's not an opponent, I keep pumping units out so I know that I can go on an offensive, which actually does end up happening.
And did you go island before you started researching level 2?
No, I think I was probably about 50% to level 2 when I went there because
Cool.
obviously I'm water only level 2s, so I need
Yeah,
the.
sure.
Yeah. But it's one reason that you've got to be offensive when you take it. Elsewhere on the map, we see where is assisting Black Tiger 3 in mid.
Oh, we've got someone coming
And
south.
yeah, Bodder looks like he's
Ooh.
hitting where with Piranha walking sticks, which look interesting. Pretty high elec, but decent stats, so you get what you pay for there, and I think they look alright.
No camo, right?
No camo, no camo. That
Yeah.
is Piranha Tail, yeah.
I
Ooh,
love those little
shred.
legs.
The
Yeah, yeah,
damage.
yeah.
Looks like they're going to
Absolutely
take.
smashing it.
That's Nandid hitting level 3. I think he'll beat me to level 3, but because I went for these water chambers, I kind of thought, okay, he's locked into water units. So at that point, it was
Yeah.
like, right, okay, let's go and attack and just double check there's not another water chamber. You just got to be
And there
aggressive with
very
things like
nearly
that.
was. Oh, he got it up. He got it up. Well done.
He does get it up, but he loses it very quickly before he can build these Steven Gerrards, whatever they are.
Oh, let's see. It's hopping out now.
Ostrich
Oh,
anglers, I
ostrich
think.
anglerfish.
Very nice.
Yeah,
So
I've seen
bulky.
Elias using these just today. They're very cute. Zero luck.
Also, stuff going on in mid. Looks like a lot of snakes. Are
Classic
these
tiger shenanigans.
lemming pythons, I think.
No, anteater pythons.
No, the
Oh, sorry. Sorry, yeah, anteater cobras
yeah,
versus lemon pythons.
they're
Yes.
interesting. Interesting.
God, these tigers just love their snakes. They should be called black cobras, I think.
Yeah. A lot of stuff going on all over the map. This is difficult with deep freezes. Keeping on touch of everything. Where's bringing out flyers? You didn't see these in the game. These eagle Hercules.
Yeah, eagle hooks. That's cute.
Do you want to see him getting a foothold on this island straight away? Now he's here. I think a
Well,
workshop. He's got it now.
Are those polar bear caterpillars?
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's got to be one of the higher power level 3 artilleries, right?
I'd say so. Yeah, with very good range. I think artillery is low key really really good this patch, especially the longer range ones like caterpillar and bombardier.
Another big hit coming north. Mid still seeing action with... Oh, showing off some of the alligator. This is one of the new stocks. Wonderful model you did here.
Alley pork's gorgeous. Wow, lots of gators coming out from BT.
And monsters as well. But the combined efforts of Black Tiger 3 and Were in mid.
It's so funny to see the Black Tigers fight the Black Tigers because they still use the exact same strats of like masses of towers and masses of snakes.
And chill coming out.
Oh hell yeah, fantastic.
You'd like to see that. And that is just tanking. That just doesn't want to die now.
Oh my god.
I'm going to pan back over here, see what's going on.
Looks like you're still pretty dominant, just holding north.
Yeah, I see. I saw all these sound beams, so the action was right. Let's spam artillery again. This is a very, very good artillery unit. Another alligator. It's the chimp, kind of reminiscent of the walrus.
Yeah, no, that's very similar to the walrus. Steve's been using these on vacation to just like park outside the expos and attack ground at the coal to just completely.
Oh, that's so smart.
It's so rude, and you can see them really doing a number against the towers now. That's beautiful.
Well, the flyers come in a little bit lazy micro for me. I don't get the range units in time. I don't think to save the majority of them, so...
Oh, but you're just going to pop. Yeah, look at these towers just popping. Oh my god.
I mean, to be honest, that's the main aim. If there's a tower wall, it doesn't really matter if your artillery dies if you know you can walk through the base afterwards. You've got to get down the towers, and I was kind of aware of that because I knew he had... Or I'd kind of worked out by this point it was amphib only.
Well, it looks like Nandid's built a water chamber down south, actually.
Interesting, I wasn't aware of this.
Yeah,
probably a bad time because I did actually send these. Although these were literally just sent. They weren't microed or even watched at all. I just right-clicked down here and said, right, go down there.
Poor man, dude.
That's actually probably perfect because they end up hitting his water chamber.
That's
that's brilliant.
So is he building units at the moment? Yeah, he's got some ostriches coming out to deal with your artillery.
Well, I send these artillery to Black Tiger 1 because I noticed there's a lot of stuff in mid still. So I was like, okay, right, let's try and exert some pressure somewhere else.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
Plus these ostriches, I just draw them away from Nandid's base and it ends up being a much easier target in the end.
Done.
But they do a good job taking out the chimps. It does force Black Tiger 1 to making a lot of towers, which is, if nothing else, a decent waste of resources for him. That's Nandid dead.
That's Nandid gone. Very gone.
All units are going to come down now. And Black Tiger 1's done a really solid job in mid, but...
wow, he owns it. Look at all those lovely pink buildings.
I think Ware did an extremely good job taking south in the end. And I think these eagle hercs were super, super good. And these lions are still here.
Sorry, can you click that Eagle Hook again?
Yeah.
25 upgraded. Holy hell. That is
Decent.
so much damage.
They're not actually very expensive.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that. I mean, so glassy, but
I think glass can be okay.
they do a good job against towers. That's actually a decent matchup against towers.
I don't know what that one was.
That's it.
Let's have a look at that Eagle Herc. I didn't get a chance to see what its stats were unupgraded.
I think it's all Eagle, just Herc head.
Yeah. So it'll be... Yeah, this is it. It's a pretty...
Oh.
Not very bulky, very, very glassy, as you said. But that speed, high endurance, pretty nice.
The damage on Herc head scales insanely, apparently.
Yeah, Herc's really, really
so
fun.
high.
Really, really fun. Alright, so it's the end of the game.
That was a fun little game.
Yeah, it was a strange one, really, because I think in a lot of ways it should have been a lot closer. The teams were, I think, really, really well matched up. But there were a few points in the game where things really could have swung the other way. So if Black Tiger 1 had made more units to go and attack through Black Tiger 3 in mid, Pink would have done a lot better versus Green. Nandid getting a safer water chamber up would have been really big for him, especially because I had the island.
Yeah. That's definitely the biggest mistake of the game, is not making a safe water chamber.
And then
because there's just nothing he could do against you.
I mean, the total fluke of the Lions hitting south was just probably the nail in the coffin, because he lost that chamber too, or had pressure there, I should say. So
I really think, you just took that island nice and fast, and Nandid just couldn't do anything about it. And you know, it might have gone differently if the southern island had played out differently, like if the right hand team had done a really solid job of securing the south island, but Were did a good job there too. So
yeah,
I'd say just in general, like a stronger play from Western team.
I think Were and Buddha have both come on quite a bit, so Israel are going to be pretty interesting.
That's exciting.
Black Tiger's still looking very, very dominant, so Switzerland are going to be super good. And then Nandid and I are pretty closely matched, so fingers crossed.
Ben and I did some TVTs with the Black Tigers. My goodness, they're so scary.
All right, well, we'll leave it there. Hopefully you guys will all tune in for the World Cup, which will all be recorded and commentated, as with the last year's World Cup. Really excited to bring you those games. That should be coming in, what is it? I think we said 22nd of March, I think we were talking about as a preliminary date.
I think 22nd, I'm not entirely sure, but we will be seeing the teams being announced before then. So if you want to sign up, and you should, join the Discord and sign up in there.
Yeah, there'll be a link in the description below. Whilst you're there, if you wouldn't mind checking out the Patreon, supporting the lovely guys Tell, who provide us all these wonderful stocks, such as the brand new male lion. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you in the lobby and get some games going.
Absolutely. Catch you later.